Howdy, Ramblers.
I'm Amber.
And I'm Eric.
And this is another Ramblin' Bears beer review.
We have this Cockeyed Cooper Bourbon Barrel Barleywine Ale. We've been trying a lot of Barleywines lately. It's kind of a new thing we've been branching out into. So we're very excited about this, and barrel-aged beers are even more exciting. This is from the Crooked line of Uinta
Brewing Company.
I always just think it's Johnny Unitas. Are we sure that's what it is?
Uinta.
Uinta. What a Uinta.
11.1%.
It's 3/4 of a year old. And it's got this cool sort of Mythbusters guy, Amish Mythbuster, riding a barrel over a waterfall.
It's worth looking up close. You can see that.
I almost drank it.
Don't yet. Let's look at the
I'm
appearance.
just so excited.
So we've got a nutty brown colored,
The
hazy.
bubbles really stick to the side. The lacing seems pretty strong. This is sticky.
Oop, almost smelled it. Okay, khaki head.
Yeah, almost even darker almost.
When he poured it, it had like a finger or maybe even 2 fingers of head. It's mostly dissipated just a little bit now. But yeah, it looks like it's pretty hazy, pretty nutty brown, khaki head. I'm ready to try it or smell it.
Alrighty.
So let's give it a good smell. Ready? Go. Woo! That smells like a Firestone tire store.
No.
It smells like tires. In a good way. I love the smell of tires, so.
I don't get that at all.
It's sweet.
You
Stringent.
can definitely smell a little bit of the bourbon barrel.
You can smell the bourbon.
Bourbony, vanilla oak aroma
Vanilla, oak. I think it smells like tires, but he doesn't.
coming through. No, it's not rubbery at all.
It's not the rubber. It's like the chemicals.
Oh, like kind of like a volatileness?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
didn't know how else to
see
explain that. Well, I am very interested to know how this tastes now.
Yeah.
It's really just oak, bourbony, kind of spicy, even a little.
Yeah, a little spicy. And
It's going to be a nice full beer.
definitely caramelly.
Okay, well then let's give this a taste.
All
You
right,
ready?
cheers.
Cheers. Smooth. Vanilla. Oak. Caramel. It's almost like a coffee drink. It's almost like you're drinking some sort of like wintry, like after dinner drink or like dessert drink. I don't want to say chocolate because it's not quite chocolate, although it would go well with chocolate.
You know, you could imagine almost like an Irish coffee.
Yeah, it is like an Irish coffee or something kind of on that line. Thick, smooth, not really oily.
It's got some bitterness to it.
Bitter.
But it's not hoppy like some of the American style barley
malty.
wines. It's definitely a malty beer.
Mm-hmm. You taste the grain in that. It's really good, actually. Very strong, though. You can taste how strong it is. It warms you right here. That's probably the bourbon.
Yeah, I think the bourbon barrels accentuate it, but the alcohol is very present.
Alcohol. Yeah.
Good kind of a little bit of a hint of dark fruit up in the palate, but not enough to turn me off. I kind of hate raisins sometimes.
It's not very raisiny.
No.
It could be a lot worse.
Definitely like hints of whiskey or bourbon from the barrels. I wonder how long they age it in the barrels, do they say? They recommend pairing with decadent desserts and aged cheeses, which makes a lot of sense to me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely sort of cheese plate or after dinner. Cheese plate's funny. Cheese is dessert. That's funny. But you have one of these and some cheese, and that is dessert.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. So what would you rate it?
I think it's a solid 4.
Yeah, I was going to give it a 4 too, and I couldn't quite tell you why.
Yeah.
I think it's because...
it's like the second ring of the bullseye.
I've had Barleywines that make me go like, oh my god, wow, you have to try this. And then I've had Barleywines that are really, really, really good. And this is one that's really, really, really good.
It's really, really good. I think that if the alcohol was a little more well masked.
That's what I was gonna say too. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's that it tastes so alcohol-y that it almost turns me off a little bit because I'm not really into that.
It's got good body. It's not too sweet.
It's got good body.
It's not too heavy. It's not too bitter. You know, it's a pretty nice. It's pretty darn nice barley wine.
Earth, wind, and beer.
It's definitely earthy.
Definitely earthy. Great. So we're going to give the Cockeyed Copper Bourbon Barrel Barley Wine Ale
Cooper's the guy that makes the barrels.
4 stars out of 5.
Well, I look forward to trying more from... Oh, I forgot how she told us to say it.
Uinta.
Uinta.
We look forward to more Uinta.
Crooked Wine. So let's pick up another one for a future review.
Yep. And if you've tried this beer, or if you have any suggestions for beers you'd like to see us try in the future, leave us a comment.
Yep, we're Ramblin' Beer here on YouTube. Hit subscribe if you want to see more beer reviews and homebrewing stuff and all kinds. And Ramblin' Bears on everything else. Twitter, Facebook, Untapped. Who knows what else. Type it in your internet machine. You'll find us.
We're going to finish drinking this. Until next time.
Cheers. Thanks for asking.
Until next time.
All right.
Ramble on. Cheers.
Cheers.